Thank you for coming back to We the People News. Please subscribe, please leave your thumbs up, and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel. I really do appreciate you for that. Thank you so much. Bitcoin, WhatsApp, cryptocurrency that you might see in my comment section. Please know that that garbage is not me. That is a scammer. Please do not fall for that garbage. We the People. If you want your comments put over on the We the People website, please start by saying We the People. We will take it over there for you. Please check out the We the People website and the We the People Facebook group. Both links are in the description box below this video. If you didn't see yesterday's video, please go back and watch it. There's a lot of good stuff on there I don't want you to miss. Also, it would help me a lot on YouTube. I will link it to the end of this video. Y'all, we have a bill that's passed, and I believe us as a country, we are in big trouble. We will talk about that in just a minute. Yesterday, I told y'all about all the stuff that surrounds the death of Bob Saget and how it just don't add up. If you didn't see that, please go back and watch it. Well, now, Hulk Hogan, you remember Hulk, the Hulkster? He says that he knows what killed Betty White and Bob Saget. He says it's Dr. Fauci's boost juice. I tend to agree with him, but y'all tell me what you think about Hulk Hogan coming out and saying this. Do you agree with Hulk Hogan on this, or do you think Hulk Hogan has been hit one too many times in the head? I believe both is true. I believe what he's saying, but I also believe he's been hit too many times in the head. Will we ever get rid of this pandemic? No, we will not ever get rid of this pandemic. Why? I'm going to tell you the simple reason why. It's a moneymaker. They're making billions of dollars off of this pandemic. It's just like, will cancer ever go away? Will diabetes ever go away? Will heart disease ever go away? Will AIDS ever go away? No, they will not. Because why? They're money makers. What would these doctors and hospitals do, and pharmaceutical companies? What would they do without these diseases? They would go belly up real fast. These are big money makers. We've thrown billions, hundreds of billions of dollars at them, and they can't find a cure for them, and they never will. The Supreme Court made two rulings. They blocked Little Joe's mandate to force businesses to make their employees get the jab. This is very good. It is up to us what we put into our bodies. I got the jabs. I got the 2 jabs, and I'll never get another jab. But this is a good thing because people has a free will to make their own decisions about what goes in their bodies. And little Joe is trying to play God here. The second ruling was that medical workers would have to get the jab or be tested. They've got a choice, either or get jabbed or get tested. And y'all, this is good because, I mean, I've worked in hospitals and I had the choice of either getting the regular flu shot or being fired. I fought it as long as I could, and it wasn't because of the flu shot. That's something very simple. It was just the fact that they was making me do it. I put it off until the very last minute, until I was going to get fired when I clocked out that day. I knew all along I was going to do it. I just wanted to do it on my own terms. So this has always been in place where the medical workers has to get vaccinated. And I'm okay with that. And I'm sure a lot of medical workers won't like me saying that, but you do have the choice of not getting jabbed, just getting tested. Little Joe is still wanting the companies to require the jab or fire the employees, even after the Supreme Court has ruled on this. Now, with all of this, it looks like the lawsuits will be coming. There's going to be thousands of lawsuits against this from people wrongfully fired because they didn't get the jab. And I hope they all win big. Or should I say, win bigly. The Democrats need a big win. They need a big win right now. Because the truth is, right now, they look like a big pile of warmed up dog doo-doo. And you know how bad warmed up dog doo-doo stinks. They need to break this bill up into standalone bills. If they do standalone bills, each bill that they do as a standalone would equal a win. You take several wins, put them together, you got one big win. And if they break them up, then we'll know where each lawmaker stand on these certain items. Then we will know who to vote for, who not to vote for. But I already know who not to vote for. The people that's in office right now is the ones not to vote for. Y'all, if the Democrats don't do something good for the American people now, in this year, November, when the midterms rolls around, we will see the Democrats lose everything. Why do I say the Democrats? Well, they've said all along that this is a reconciliation bill, and they don't need any Republican support. They can do it all on their own. Well, why hadn't they done it? Why hadn't they helped the American people? So it's on them. They did it. They did not help the American people, so they have to go. I mean, look at this. Little Joe, he is a head pig at the trough right now anyway. And he is the Democrat. So that makes him the head Democrat, right? Okay, this is what's happening right now. 1, $800 million of your tax money is going to the Taliban. 2, they are holding child tax credit as hostage so little Joe can get his Green New Deal. 3, absolutely no help for the elderly or disabled, people on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA. 4, they want to let non-citizens vote for the leaders of your country. And we're going to talk about that more in just a minute. 5, they want to give rich people huge tax breaks, but they want the IRS to closely watch you and me and perform more audits on us to get more money from us. Y'all, this list could go on for days, but I think you get the picture. The bottom line is the Democrats has to go. With all of this that the Democrats are doing bad, they could pass standalone bills so they could have something to brag about. Look what we did for you. We got the standalone bill passed for you. We got the child tax credit for you. We got a raise for Social Security for you, but they don't give a damn enough to do anything like that. So they're not passing these standalone bills yet anyway. I think they will be forced to eventually. Okay, the bill that got passed, let's talk about that. The Voters' Rights Bill. It's a big loss for the American people. Nancy Pelosi got the Voters' Rights Bill passed in the House. Now it has to be passed in the Senate. Do I think it will be passed in the Senate? Yes, eventually I do believe it will be. Because Kristen Sinema and Joe Manchin has both said that they will not vote for any bill that removes the filibuster. Well, all they have to do is simply keep the filibuster in the bill, say they're not going to remove it from this bill, and boom, the bill is passed. The voting rules will be changed forever. We will never again see another fair and honest election. But really and truly, isn't fair and honest elections a thing of the past? I don't think we'll ever see them anyway. But yeah, illegals will be allowed to vote. Dead people will be allowed to vote. Inmates will be allowed to vote. I don't agree with this a bit. We're giving our country away. Y'all, the only thing we can do is get on our knees and beg God to help our country. Remember, if you want your comments put over on We the People website, start it by saying We the People. We will take it over there for you. Please check out the We the People website and the We the People Facebook group. Both links are in the description box below this video. Please say a prayer for our world, our country, our leaders, even though they're not leading anything right now. In fact, they're not doing anything but screwing up our country. Also, say a prayer for everyone that's hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other afflictions. And again, thank you all so much for your prayers when I was sick. I feel 95% better now, so I'm going to quit belly aching about this, and I'm going to get on with life. That was about 3 weeks that I didn't know if I even wanted to make it or not. Y'all, it was horrible. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. It was just a cold or a flu. It wasn't anything else. But man, it was horrible. I love you all. Thank you again. And ciao.